Hey, what's up guys? Behind me is a 2025 Tesla Model Y, and it's undergone its biggest design update since its launch. Let's go take a look at the design. Let's see what's improved, what makes it a better Model Y than the previous generation. Let's figure out whether it's just a fancy facelift or if it's a more functional, more premium car with all the updates. I think the biggest update you're gonna notice are these that front light signature that runs across the entire front fascia of the car. I think this is like the biggest visual differentiator between the previous generation and this version. One of the things I really like about it is that it actually makes the car feel much wider, much more crisp and technical. This super slim DRL, or daytime running light, runs across the entire front fascia of the car. Makes the car feel really clean, really precise, really technical, and of course, you know, aligns really well with the Cybertruck. These new front air curtains, as you can see. Actually, it's a functioning air curtain here, so the air comes out from the front fascia. Super nice touch, and I think one of the things about this is that it, not only from a design point of view, makes the car feel much more holistic when you have this really nice continuous design element, but also it's a super functional way of like hiding the air pocket here. So let's talk about one of the changes I've noticed, and this is maybe the only point of criticism that I have about the car. In the previous version, this glass wrapped around, there was a really nice area here that was resolved. There was a lot of really nice highlights, surface transitions. That this area was super well resolved. In this version, I'm not too crazy about it because I understand why they did it. I believe it was visibility, but somehow I feel like this feels much more unresolved than the previous version. I wish they would have kept it. That's my only like gripe with the car, is this maybe this little section from a design point of view. All right, so let's talk about the interior. What do you see here? One of the things I noticed right off the bat is the super nice interior. You know, there's this beautifully resolved floating panel that runs across the entire top section of the interior. You can hear it, and tactily it feels very different versus this sort of dimpled, this raised sort of aluminum finish material. So just like in this section, these three alone, there's a beautiful harmony to it that I believe really adds a lot of like luxurious tactile feedback, especially on these inserts on the door panels. You can see really well done. I love how this feels in contrast to the door handle. Turn signal buttons from here, which now, you know, you have a traditional turn signal stock here. This is the overall interior. The interior feels really well resolved. From a design point of view, like every element has been thought of intentionally. There's this really cool like wraparound theme that you can see. It's actually really cool at night, the way it wraps around, and all that's all customizable, so you can sync the lights to your music if you want. One of the things that's really cool about the interior is that it's super functional. So you have things like storage for, yeah, you know, you have storage for your things here, how deep this bucket is, things like that. Things like this, the choices that they've made in the interior, it feels a lot more elevated than the previous generation. It feels very premium, very luxurious, and I would even argue comparable to like BMW, Mercedes, Audi.
Tesla's 2025 Model Y is more than just a facelift. It's sharper, more refined, and more user-focused. The exterior design gives a sleeker, more premium identity. Inside, the new ambient lighting, upgraded materials, and added comfort features finally match its price point. What do you think? Did Tesla nail the redesign? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to more design-focused reviews.